By now, you probably already know that Cynthia Bailey just became the first housewife ever to walk down the aisle in holy matrimony for the second time on television. Yes, back in October on 10/10/2020, everyone was talking about Cynthia Bailey's beautiful royal wedding. But after watching the wedding play out on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, I thought that I'd revisit the archives and take y'all even deeper inside Cynthia's wedding, since a lot of our names were definitely not on the guest list. It's Justin Diego back with another binge-worthy video. And today, I wanted to do things just a little bit different and put all of the pieces together for all of my new binge watchers who haven't been subscribed to my channel and might have missed out on so much of this tea about Cynthia's wedding. And for my loyal binge watchers who don't really care about what we talk about as long as we're all here binge watching together as a family.
Ladies and gentlemen, her.
Today, in this binge-worthy marathon, I'm taking a full look inside Cynthia's love story with Mike Hill and sharing even more updates about her beautiful royal wedding. So if you made it here in time to catch this premiere, join me in the live chat and be sure to let me know what you think as we go down memory lane together. Alright, let's get this watch party started! Cynthia Bailey really showed out, y'all, in this royal wedding, looking absolutely stunning in her beautiful rose gold lace gown, featuring these stunningly gorgeous jewels and crystals that look like they were perfectly hand-placed. Right next to her Black King, Mike Hill, who rocked a tailored black and silver look. And I really thought that his look was even more special whenever it was revealed that the inside of the jacket had a very special message for the big day. And while I'm at it, I definitely want to shout out the Black Queen who made Cynthia's gown, Nika C. Alexander of Brides by Nona, and all of this black excellence is just giving me everything that I need.
Talented, brilliant, incredible, amazing, show-stopping, spectacular.
Yes, Cynthia Bailey had over 250 guests representing the best of black excellence down at the Governor's Town Club, right outside of Atlanta. Cynthia and Mike exchanged vows in front of some of the most esteemed guests in the city, including her Real Housewives of Atlanta co-stars, Kandi Burruss, Kenya Moore, and former Real Housewives castmate Eva Marcel, who all served as bridesmaids. Now, I really like that the attire for the evening was all black, but the bridesmaids definitely stood out in their elegant white gowns. Yes, and make no mistake, other Bravo celebrities attended the event like the Grand Dame, Karen Huger, and Giselle Bryant of the Real Housewives of Potomac, who all linked up for a beautiful photo capturing Housewives greatness, and I was so happy to see Sheree with Phil in the mix, and you know, I'm just saying, she definitely fits well within this group. And I was shook to see Portia Williams looking stunning in her all black, and honestly, she looked so good that if I was Cynthia, I would have turned her away at the door because she looked like she was trying to outshine the bride. I'm just saying.
Garbitch! Garbage!
Even Marlo, arriving late, had her name on the list. And some of y'all know that I had a serious problem with not being invited to the wedding. I feel like everybody attended this ceremony except me. Now, I wasn't gonna say nothing because I was just like, okay, well, it's gonna be intimate, friends and family and stuff. But I saw the hashtag on Instagram. I saw all these folks in there all black, and naturally, I was bitter. Sir, I don't see your name on the list. It's fine. Cynthia follows me on Instagram. She probably just got way too busy to remember to send me an invite. You know how it is. Actually, I don't know how it is. It's Justin Diego back with another... Sir. Just let me in.
Sir, your name ain't on the list.
It's Justin Diego back
Sir, your name is not on the list. Now, I'm gonna need you to get out of here. Ooh.
Hello? Yes. Police? I'm here down at the Governor's Town Club, and I see over 200 people in here, and they are not wearing any mask. Well, in the state of Georgia, masks are not exactly required, ma'am, sir. Well, what if I told you that they are African Americans? Oh, well, that's all you had to say. We are on our way. Cynthia Bailey and Mike Hill definitely switched it up and got into something a little more comfortable for their reception, both rocking all white. Yes, Cynthia wasn't playing, and her curves definitely fit perfectly into this gown as they enjoyed their first dance. Everyone attending the event seemed to be having such a great time, and I definitely have to shout out Eric Robinson on Instagram for taking all of these stunning photos of Cynthia Bailey at the wedding and for sharing so many amazing moments on his Instagram story, for those of us who were not on the list. Like this beautiful moment from Mike's mom, who had everyone emotional.
You know gold when you pass. And this is gold. Gold is solid.
Yes.
I love you. Give it up for mom real quick. She got me crying in this story. It's like I ain't got it yet, man.
Speaking of beautiful moments, I was happy to see that Cynthia's daughter, Noelle, was having such a great time.
You know the arm maker?
And I was happy that her father, Leon, wished the newlyweds well, even though he could not attend the wedding himself.
Cynthia, you've been a supermodel, a super mom to our beautiful Noelle. And now, today, you start the first day of being a super wife to Mike Hill. I congratulate you both. I'm sorry I couldn't be there when I'm filming out of the country, but I'm there in spirit and in love through our daughter Noelle. I wish you all the best. I'm really happy for you. Much love.
But trust me, although this wedding was amazing to look at, we already know that it would not be the Real Housewives of Atlanta without a whole lot of drama. I really feel like it's my duty to foster a safe place for us to talk about the good and the bad. And trust me, when it comes to Cynthia's wedding, there is still a lot to talk about. And we may as well start with the guest list. First of all, I knew that my comments on Instagram and YouTube were going to be flooded with people wondering if Nene Leakes had attended the wedding. And if not, I knew that some of y'all would be petty enough to ask why. But for me, it was pretty obvious that Nene Leakes would not attend the wedding for several reasons. Firstly, Nene has never really been a huge supporter of Cynthia's relationship with Mike.
I am not doing this at this moment.
I remember being a little taken back that Nene missed the engagement party, but then when I remembered how badly she slammed their plans of a happy ever after, it all made sense.
She just announced that she was getting married to her boyfriend.
I would announce the same
What do you
thing.
think about all of that? What is the situation?
I would announce the same thing if I was trying to get another season on the show.
Hey, this is juicy as hell.
Yes, she threw major shade towards Cynthia, basically saying that Cynthia is fishing for a storyline.
I would announce the same thing if I was trying to get another season on the show.
Speaking of the show, you trying to say it's not real?
I'm not saying it's not real. I'm just saying that people do anything for money, honey.
Right.
Ooh.
Okay.
Don't be f***ing rude. Are you kidding me? I swear to God, don't be fucking rude.
And I saw publications like The Neighborhood Talk on Instagram. They were saying that Nene did not attend Cynthia's wedding because she was trying to work out a deal where Bravo would pay her $125,000 to show up to Cynthia's wedding.
What?
And I'm still giving everyone involved with this story the side eye.
The door is closed.
But yes, Nene Leakes was not the only one missing from the guest list. So many of you guys also wanted to know why Cynthia's ex, Peter Thomas, was also noticeably absent from the wedding. And it's the pettiness for me. Now, I'm not saying that Nene Leakes and Peter Thomas were being super messy, but I can confirm that these two were definitely linked up and were having a celebration of their own.
So word on the curb, Peter, is that you and Cynthia Leakes was spotted at the strip club around the time Cynthia was getting married. And everybody's like, oh, that's so petty. Is Peter with Lanithia? Is that true?
You know what? It was like a unofficial housewife reunion for me all weekend.
Yes, I caught this footage from Straight from the A's, Michelle Brown's YouTube channel last night, and I was shook at how much tea was actually being spilled.
You were going to the wedding, Peter?
You got me up all the way.
Your co-ex-husband, friend Leon, licking his lips, sending sexy messages.
You know what Leon is that guy?
Yes, Peter confirmed that he had no intentions of ever attending the wedding. And he expressed that he takes a much different approach with his exes than Noelle's father, Leon.
I could see Leon sending out a shout out to Cynthia and her new husband. But me? How the would I want to do that?
Yeah, again, I'm not saying that this is super messy, but child, go ahead and subscribe to Michelle Etienne Brown for more exclusive and factual tea. Now, Housewives fans were definitely feeling some type of way when they discovered that Tanya Sam had not attended the wedding at all, while Marlo Hampton and Portia Williams were rarely seen in any of the photos from that night. Now, earlier in this video, I was giving Portia all the praise for her all-black look, and I honestly felt like she won Best Dressed for the entire evening.
I could see that you a good girl, like what them good girls like. I'ma give you what you want, call me Mr. Right. I'ma treat you right. I'ma give you what you want. That you a good girl, like what them good girls like. I'ma give you what you want, call me Mr. Right. Call me Mr. Right, so I can give you what you want.
I know that's right.
But yeah, I'm definitely not surprised that Portia opted to dip in and dip out. And, I'm not really feeling any kind of way about Tanya deciding not to show her face at all. Yes, if y'all remember, days before the wedding, a nasty rumor about these two ladies taking things a little too far at Cynthia's engagement party made headlines when the ladies gathered in Charleston, South Carolina for Cynthia's bachelorette party. And I remember being underwhelmed when the housewives were caught filming down the street again and calling it a damn girls trip. But I didn't realize at the time that they were filming for Cynthia's bachelorette party. And I definitely did not realize that two of our faves were throwing back that wop on one of the male for the night, allegedly. All of this is allegedly alleged. Oh, y'all still here? Y'all are really enjoying this deep dive, aren't you? Well, I definitely appreciate the love, so I'm happy that we got a chance to go down memory lane together tonight. But this next segment, I really started to cut it out, but I think that is actually pretty hilarious how spot on I was with all of the tea. Now that we know exactly, well, kind of exactly, because we still don't know, what happened with Bolo. So if y'all want me to include it, comment right now with purple hearts and like this video so that I know it's real. I'm gonna just be sitting here waiting and waiting for them likes. I got time today. Come on, like the video so I know. Oh, okay. I see the likes coming in, so we gonna roll it. According to sources close to the ladies who claim they witnessed the wabation, Some of the women began gyrating on each other and filling up all on each other and making out, flipping each other's hair, and everything that sets the mood, all in front of everybody in the living room, y'all.
Now, bitch, you know I ain't want to gossip, so you ain't hear this from me. Let's be clear on that.
And this ain't the first time that our girls have been alleged to be having steamy girl-on-girl action, so I'm not really shocked. Now, the source is saying that our girls let loose because they were all under the influence and just doing what girls be doing at these steamy bachelorette parties, but the only problem is they were in front of the Bravo cameras. But when shooting wrapped after 5 a.m. in the morning, it's what happened next that really left me feeling some type of way. Hey girl, you're looking real sexy over there.
Well, thank you. You're looking pretty sexy too.
Well, thinking what I'm thinking? How about we take this party somewhere a little more comfortable?
Bolo, get out of here, boy. I don't care about my fiance.
Allegedly, after filming wrapped, two ladies went off into their private quarters with the gentleman dancer hired for the party to continue their steamy rendezvous. And yes, a source claimed that they were allegedly getting it in for over an hour, stopping and starting back up again. But the thing that annoyed me is Page 6, who started all these rumors, were not able to confirm who were the two ladies in question.
So I'm like, who could it be? Who allegedly went off into the room with the Was it Cynthia since she was trying to twerk? I don't know. Was it Portia since she been trying to twerk? I don't know. Was it any of the thirst buckets that, you know, have been trying to get their peach secured? I don't know.
But they were able to confirm that it was not the bride-to-be, Cynthia Bailey. So naturally, we're all just sitting here wondering, who are the two ladies in question? And will Bravo be including any of this mess in the episodes that are slated for season 13?
I would like to see it.
And since those rumors broke, the male entertainer Michael Bolwire, aka Bolo the Entertainer, released a statement via Instagram denying the rumors completely.
To whom this may concern, I'm not just a stripper, I'm the stripper.
But what?
I built an entire brand off of professionalism. And it don't just stop here, y'all. Although I'm flattered to be in the same conversation as those beautiful women, the rumors and allegations that's going around right now, straight bullshit. Nothing happened. I don't need any unnecessary mileage on my
Miss Jackson.
Shortly after, Tanya Sam also released a statement of her own saying, I will address this topic now and will not entertain this absurdity any further. Period. The rumor circulating about me is not true in all caps. And I just feel like Portia was being playful about these rumors, but Tanya Sam feels like she has a lot more to lose, and rightfully so. With that said, I wouldn't be surprised if Tanya's absence from the wedding is the first sign of her choosing to distance herself from the show for good. But hopefully not, because I love me some Tanya time. And back to you, Portia. Why are you playing in our face when moments before the wedding, you and Dennis were telling the world how y'all are both single and moving on?
Dennis, you're the one who told the world you're single as
You don't gotta tell people that when you're moving like you're single as you don't gotta tell the world.
Ooh, if y'all just want us to buy more of them hot dogs, just say that.
Child. Anyway, so.
And all I gotta say is, I want my likes, I want my super chats, and I want all the love because I was pretty much spot on with all of this tea way back in October 2020. Even down to Tanya Sam jumping ship and refusing to film with these girls anymore after that Bolo drama, and even with Portia and Dennis and all of their little drama. So y'all know binge-worthy is definitely a trusted source. Period. Ever since Cynthia Bailey announced her intentions to continue to plan her wedding for 10-10-20, in spite of COVID-19 and social distancing orders, she has faced quite a bit of backlash.
In other Housewives news, Cynthia Selfish Bailey is getting married this weekend.
But that backlash was heightened when talk show host Wendy Williams went all in, calling Cynthia Bailey selfish for putting all of those people at risk.
They insisted, for whatever reason, this date, 10-10-20, is like a big deal to her. 250 guests.
Yes, Wendy showed concern about how many people gathered in one space for the wedding, and she felt like Cynthia and Mike could have just waited.
I just say, why don't you hire a justice of the peace, and then you wait until this virus is over, maybe a year or two from now.
Yeah, Wendy did not hold back, coming down pretty hard on Cynthia on national television in front of everybody.
People are losing jobs, the frontline workers are exhausted, the hospitals are full, but here goes Cynthia and Mike.
Now, I don't know about y'all, but I am one of those people who has tried my best to be safe, respectable, and smart about my moves during these unprecedented times. But at the same time, I'm not just gonna sit at home looking stupid and depressed in the house, so I definitely get it.
But I know you're not supposed to question God.
I do not blame Cynthia for moving forward with her wedding plans for what she and Mike feel is the perfect day. I admire her for taking the necessary precautions, and the people who attended the party obviously felt safe, but apparently Bravo was not feeling it at all. Yeah, I don't know how long Cynthia Bailey knew about it, but I remember being shook when I found out that Bravo opted not to film the wedding, and I can imagine, like, if I was Cynthia, I would be devastated. Number one, who gonna pay for this wedding now? And number two, all these folks came from far and wide in hopes of being on TV. And number three, I would have wanted to be the first housewife to walk down the aisle twice on television. But yes, sources are saying that Bravo has been acting really funny, and they have been having so many issues with liability and safety while filming this new season, saying that there has been several occasions where crew members have come down sick, causing production to be shut down abruptly, repeatedly over the last few months. Yeah, back then, I was so shook about Bravo not filming the wedding, but I talked about the possibility of them commissioning some of Cynthia's personal footage to cover the wedding.
Why they do that at?
And now that we've seen the episode, it all makes sense, and I just can't even sit here and keep player hating, even though I felt like it was shady of them to put that disclaimer saying, basically, we know this footage ain't looking the best. We did not shoot this. But if y'all were wondering why it looked a little weird, that's the reason. Always loved Cynthia Bailey, and I have always appreciated what she brings to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And although I was bitter that I was not invited to the wedding, I hope that you guys know that I would never do anything purposely to cast a negative light on her special day because of that. So I want to be clear. I am super proud of Cynthia, and I wish her a life of success and happiness with Mike Hill. And I chose to do this video because I feel like if there is anywhere that people should receive any bad news, it should be from a safe space like this one.
Okay, yeah, you guys really set the foundation for what love is supposed to look like. So thank you for doing that.
Celebrate this union. The Sterling celebrate you. To Cynthia and Mike Hill.
Yes.
Thank you guys so much for joining me here for this premiere and watching this video all the way to the end. I really wish that I got a chance to be at Cynthia's wedding, but I appreciate you guys for watching my coverage of the wedding from outside the wedding and making it one of my best performing videos of all time. Now, before I go, I definitely want to shout out Freddie O, Eric Robinson, and all of the photographers who allowed me to use all of their photos in this video today. And shout out to all the Black queens and their amazing companies that helped pull this whole wedding off. Thanks again for tuning in for this premiere. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I definitely cannot leave without shouting out my members for supporting the channel, and everyone who sent super chats tonight. I definitely want to show y'all some love too. Now, if you missed this live premiere, make sure you subscribe to Bingeworthy right now so that you don't miss the next one, and be sure to click that bell button and turn on all notifications. And if you really ain't got nothing else to do, make sure you check out my last video about Portia Williams allegedly quitting the Real Housewives of Atlanta after all this mess. Last night, I was scrolling through these YouTube streets like I normally do, watching The Icing Artist, watching a little bit of Jackie Aina, a little bit of T. Noir, and I definitely stumbled upon an interesting video from House of Aaron, basically leaving me shook because he made a pretty strong case.
I'm gonna skip the small talk and the pleasantries because at this current moment, I am very upset. I have reason to believe everybody's real favorite on Real Housewives of Atlanta, Miss Portia, might be considering quitting the show. Okay?
I know.
But how does that work?
How does that work?